Some immigration activists told USA Today it's like a hurricane that they are preparing for as well. They're talking about the Trump administration's mass roundup of undocumented migrants that is planned, with raids beginning in several cities around the country tomorrow. Joining us now to discuss, Arizona Republican Congressman, member of the House Judiciary Committee, Andy Biggs. Good to see you, sir, as always. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Leland.
You know what's interesting about this is this has become so polarized. You have cities like Denver and in other places, the mayor saying we are not going to cooperate with this. We are going to protect so many of these illegal immigrants. On the other hand, you have lawmakers like yourself saying, hey, bring it on. As the president said, we're going to round up thousands of folks.
Yeah, Leland, this is an interesting thing because the people that will be removed, they have removal orders. They've gone through due process in this country, unlike any other country in the world, and they've been given an opportunity to present their case, and they didn't prevail. The court said, no, you need to be removed, or else they chose, after multiple opportunities, to not ever come to court. So I'm not sure what folks really want to do in some of these cities that say, look, we don't want to obey the law, we're not going to cooperate with ICE, we're going to protect people. It's
not even cities. What do you make of a number of your colleagues in Congress putting out press releases, both in English and Spanish, saying, hey, look, if an ICE agent comes to the door, you don't need to open the door, you don't need to let them in, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That doesn't sound like, you know, part of the oath of office of, hey, we're going to uphold the Constitution and the rule of law.
You know, Leland, I was just going to say that exact thing. Is, you know, we took an oath to uphold the Constitution, defend it from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And when you're advocating to basically break the law, which is what they're advocating for, you're really not in tune with that and in harmony with your oath of office, in my opinion. If you've got problems, the place to take it up is to debate it on the floor of the House. And vote up or down on a bill, which they won't let us bring these bills that we think would help correct some of these issues. But I find it incredibly irresponsible, and it puts our men and women of ICE and our other agencies at risk because of it.
The other thing we hear that puts men and women in law enforcement at risk, and we heard this when the Oakland mayor about a year or so ago announced that there was an ICE raid coming to her city, and Republicans across the board, I don't have a clip of you doing it, but Republicans across the board just eviscerated her on the same points that you just made. What do you make of the fact that so many now on your side of the aisle, including the president, are saying, hey, the raids are coming? This can't make the job of what you say is important any easier.
Well, I agree with you. Here's the issue, though. There's a difference when you start talking about the actual practicalities and how it's going to take place, and announcing that there's going to be raids. You know, my opinion is, if we quietly start doing this, you'll see a tremendous deterrent effect, Leland.
So you prefer to announce the arrests after they happen rather than to say they're coming?
Yeah, I mean, I understand wanting to say that they're coming because you're trying to provide a deterrent effect to the massive crisis we have on the border. But at the same time, I'm trying to protect ICE agents and you know what, maybe the local LEOs as well, because you've got the sanctuary. Exactly.
Well, and we know that in certain situations, if things go really pear-shaped, you're going to end up having local law enforcement there backing ICE up as it goes down. Congressman, we appreciate it. We apologize for the short time. As you know, we've got a hurricane coming ashore. We're going to check in with that in a minute.
Yeah, God bless the people of Louisiana.
Yeah, they've been through this before. Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
All right.